Why is the Sustainable Finance Initiative partnership between UNEP and Nigeria so important?
I guess there are two things to point out here. The first is that the UNEP Finance Initiative is a partnership between the United Nations Environment Programme and the global financial industry, looking at the linkages between environmental and social issues and financial performance. If you realize that the financial industry is in essence the oils that spins the wheels of commerce, we realize that if you want to make change in the way we treat our environment, in the way we treat our other people, we need the financial industry to buy in. That's the one thing. Then the second thing is that this is in essence a Nigerian meeting. UNEP is part of it, just like the other DFI partners. But in essence, it's here, the Nigerian banking leaders coming together with their governor and saying, listen, this is important to us. We are taking money on our savings accounts from Nigerians, and we want to make sure that that money is invested in a way that our future generations see the value of it as well, that we don't deplete our natural resources, that we don't treat our own people bad by investing in projects that don't have the social standards that we're looking for. And it's them saying it. I think that's the essence of what we see today. It's not sort of the international community coming in and saying this is the way it should be done. It's the Nigerian sector saying it themselves.
Can you share with us a little bit about the opportunities of sustainable finance for the Nigerian banking sector?
There are several benefits, I guess, for the Nigerian banking community. One is the risk element. We've seen in the past, and we have seen numerous examples given in this room, where environmental risk becomes a reputational risk, becomes a credit risk, becomes a financial risk to financial institutions. The same goes for social issues. I mean, if you finance projects where serious human rights violations happen, it can hit the news. We've seen the websites, we've seen the news messages, so there's risk involved. Now, if you understand finance, you understand that a large part of banking is all about risk. That's the one element. The second element is the new markets. Sustainable finance opens up a whole new market to the banking community, from the CDM projects, the Clean Development Mechanism projects, to, for instance, the forest carbon market, where we're working on now with UNEP, that's reduced emissions from forest degradation. Again, these are important parts for banking. Why? Because it doesn't only reduce the risks, it also gives banks new opportunities to make money, but in a very sustainable manner. So, that's why it is important for banking.
How beneficial is it for Nigeria to have UNEP involved in this initiative?
I think what is important for UNEP, and let me make that broader. What we see at UNEP is next year at Rio Plus 20, we will launch a report labeled the Green Economy Report. It sort of portrays what UNEP, or the wider UN, sees as the future of our economy. Now that is a sustainable future. And like I said at the beginning of this interview, you can't get there without the financial industry. You need the financial industry, whether it's the banks, whether it's the insurers or the investors. We need them to invest in low carbon energy. We need them to invest in a fisheries market that operates sustainable. We need them to invest in an agricultural sector that operates sustainable. Therefore, we think it's very important to cooperate at this level with financial institutions.